So we are right now at SIKKAL Temple. The presiding deity of this SIKKAL Temple is Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva's nama here is called as Navaniteshwarar. Navanitam abdinna butter, venna. So Swami here was more like butter that Lord Krishna tried to scoop and have that. So he is called as Navaniteshwarar, and the marks of Lord Krishna's fingers are still on the lingam here. You could have seen it's a very small lingam but a very, very beautiful and very powerful shrine here. Though Navaniteshwarar is the presiding deity, but the most popular deity of this temple is Singaravelan. As soon as you tell the place SIKKAL, people get reminded of Singaravelan only. The first thing that comes to their mind. SIKKAL Singaravelan is like inseparable. Singaravelan was done by a sculptor. There's a beautiful story behind that. The sculptor, the king asked the sculptor to make a beautiful vigraham of Lord Muruga. And the sculptor makes it. That is what you're seeing here. It was looking so beautiful. The moment the king saw the beautiful vigraham, he had a fear. Maybe if this sculpture is left, he would do more, better ones than this. So the Raja wanted his Murugan to be the best of everything. So what he did was he cut the respective thumbs of the sculpture. Both the thumbs of the sculpture were cut because the thumbs are very important, right, when you're doing a vigraham. So he cut the thumbs. But the sculpture was an ardent devotee of Lord Muruga, that he again does a beautiful vigraham Murugan with his 8 fingers, which is again a temple nearby called as Ettukudi. It is very near to it. There's a temple, and you can see even like the veins of Murugan are very, very evidently seen in that temple. The fingers are so beautiful. So, since he did with 8 fingers, that Murugan is called as Ettukudi. The Raja comes to know that he has done with 8 fingers. And what he did next was, in the Ettukudi Murugan, again if he is going to do something more nice, then my SIKKAL Singaravelan will not be the best of everything. So this fear and insecurity kept disturbing Raja. So what he did next was, he made him blind. He made the sculptor blind. So kanna pidingitar. Yana kanna therilana eppadi sela sedukardu. He will not be able to do that. So he pulls the eyes, or he makes him blind. And even after that, Manakkannan onnu irukku, he has seen Murugan that without eyes and without 2 fingers, again he does a Murugan. And that Murugan is right now at a place called Enkan. It is also near. With kan illama pannirkar, Murugane Enkan abdinu pannadunala Enkan abdinu and the urke peru. So these 3 Murugans are associated to each other. Finally, the Raja understood his mistake, that a sculpture or a creation cannot be stopped just because you destroy their organs. It is all here, and more than that, it is the blessing of the Almighty that they are able to do that. So we should not disturb the creators anymore. The Raja repelled for his mistake and also apologized to the sculpture. So this is one side of the story. And this SIKKAL Singaravelan has his own significance, because you all know that the Skanda Sashti, Maha Sashti happens every year, where it is Sura Samharam and followed by Devasena Kalyanam. That is how the Maha Sashti happens, and it is usually from the next day of Deepavali. We start celebrating Sashti. We celebrate it for 6 days. On the 5th day, Goddess Parvati gives Muruga the Shakti veil to do the Samhara of Surapadman. So, as soon as Murugan gets the veil, it is very beautifully celebrated here. The place is known for it exclusively. So, when Goddess Parvati gives him the Shakti veil here on the 5th day, you can see that Lord Murugan, as soon as he receives the veil, will start sweating profusely. He will be sweating like anything. And the ugram and the heat is so much that you can see them wiping the walls behind. The walls will be wet. They would be wiping it. Avlo sweata hoanga. Inniku you can look out for the images. You can search for SIKKAL Singaravelan, and you can see that Murugan, keeps sweating every year exactly on the same day, the 5th day of Sashti, as soon as he receives the veil. Isn't that a great miracle? It is the Vigrahamla you can see the sweat. So it is, make really a proof that the God is there, and it has its own significance, and these things are not myth anymore. They have their own, a proof of what they are. So these are the things that we should know about this temple. So all other things we'll just move on, and I'll be telling you some more stories about it.